and see you next time on Taste Australia.
Tonight, a man and woman found dead inside a home.
Dog baiting fears on Castle Hill.
Sun seekers warned to play it safe this summer.
And messages from troops who won't be home for Christmas.
Across Townsville and North Queensland, this is 7 News with Brough and Katie Toney.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening.
A crime scene has been set up at a home in Heatley after 2 people were found dead in suspicious circumstances this morning. Police say the man and woman appear to be known to each other.
A line of police cars was the first sign for residents along Fulham Road that something was wrong.
We heard with the sirens, and then there was about 7 or 8 of them, cops, and then about 3 ambulances turned up.
Police taped off the crime scene after the gruesome discovery.
We located a 48-year-old male and a 46-year-old female deceased at the home.
Officers say the pair have a 5-year-old son who is now an orphan just days before Christmas. The boy alerted neighbours who then raised the alarm with police.
That young child is currently being cared for by family.
Police are still trying to work out how long the woman and the boy had lived at the address and whether the man had previously lived there.
They've only moved in here a few weeks. They haven't been here long. They're just normal family, normal people. They look normal to me anyway.
Dozens of officers were seen at the address looking for clues to what triggered the deaths.
Any death is a tragedy. In this instance, from what we've been able to identify, we have now 2 people deceased. We have a young person who is without parents.
Police are exploring all possible scenarios and have not ruled out foul play.
As part of any investigation like this, we will go back and look at the full history of these individuals.
How did they die?
How they died at this stage will be a matter for the coroner to determine.
Georgia Simpson, 7 News.
Dog owners are being warned to keep an extra watch on their pets following a sickening discovery on Castle Hill. Meat laced with glass and poison has been found near walking tracks. Townsville Council made the deadly find and it's been reported to police. Residents should keep their dogs close and avoid extendable leashes.
A fatal crash on the Brough highway has prompted yet another plea from police to drive safely and follow the road rules. An airman was killed when his sedan collided with a garbage truck in Mount Surround.
Crushed it in the middle of the Brough highway, this is the tragic result of a Holden sedan colliding with a garbage truck. The crash was in a 60 zone, but the impact was enough to take a life. A 61-year-old airman died at the scene.
Initial investigations indicate that the vehicle that was driven by the deceased person has crossed onto the incorrect side of the road.
The driver of the truck, a 61-year-old man from Home Hill, was trapped and freed by firefighters. He was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The Forensic Crash Investigation Unit is working to determine exactly what went wrong.
Unfortunately, it's a tragic reminder of the dangers of the highways at this time of year. Unfortunately, a family will be left without a family member.
It's the 20th fatal crash in the Townsville region this year. It's prompted fresh warnings to drive with extra care during the busy Christmas period, where more drivers are on the roads.
We are the only state in the country that has seen an increase in their road toll this year compared to others.
Georgia Costi, 7 News.
Well, even with the outlook looking like a wet one for this weekend, health experts are still warning us that we should be playing it safe over summer. A reminder, Queensland has the highest rate of skin cancer in the country, and cancer doesn't take a holiday.
After the year we've had, more than ever, Queenslanders are expected to flock to the beaches to embrace their freedom and blow off some steam.
This is a dangerous time of the year. People are free, they've got more time, so the main thing to do is to basically put something between yourself and the sun.
That message has been hammered into us for almost 40 years, but it's still not getting across to everyone.
Prevention is definitely better than cure with skin cancer, even though our treatments get better every year.
1 in 3 people will be diagnosed with a skin condition, and melanoma is one of the most common causes of cancer. In many cases, the damage is already done.
To have melanoma, it can only be a matter of having a really bad sunburn, 1 episode before the age of 15. And that can be quite deadly.
Covering up is the best preventative.
If you are going to be out in the sun enjoying yourself, especially around coastal towns where you've got water and water sports, it's critical that you remember to reapply.
Also, avoiding the sun when the UV rays are at their highest.
During the hotter part of the day, so I would say between 10 and 4.
It's not only your skin that needs protecting when outdoors. The eyes are equally vulnerable.
People don't often think of melanoma occurring in the eyes, and that's one of the places we do sometimes see that.
Joey Dunlop, 7 News.
5 people have nominated to run for the Division 10 seat at the Townsville City Council by-election. Runner-up Fran O'Callaghan will be one of the candidates, along with businessman Scott McElligott, who will represent Team Jenny Hill. Lawyers Joel Thomas and Carolyn Dare and nurse Harry Patel will also contest the ballot. Voters head to the polls on January 23.
Australian Defence Force personnel spending Christmas away from their family and friends have sent messages home. Around 2,400 are currently deployed around the world or within our borders, and they're hoping to keep spirits bright.
Hi, I'm Able Seaman Beach, working out at the Sydney Airport on Operation COVID-19 Assist. I would just like to wish my friends and family back in Hervey Bay, Queensland a huge Merry Christmas, and I can't wait to see you all soon.
Hi, I'm Private Bartlett. I'm currently in the Middle East. I'd like to wish my partner Will, my dog Smudge and my family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'd like to send our Christmas message to my wife Leander, my kids Caleb, Georgia, TJ and Kenzie. I hope you have a great Christmas and I hope to see you soon.
Just like to give a quick shout out to my family back home in Cairns, Kerry, my mum and my dad Jim, as well as my brother and sister Douglas and Beverly.
Hi, Corporal Bunker in the Sinai, Egypt. I just want to wish my partner John, my family and my friends a very Merry Christmas. See you guys soon.
Hello, we're the Australian surgical team deployed on operations in the Middle East. This is a shout out to our friends and family back in Australia. Merry Christmas and we look forward to seeing you again really soon. Merry Christmas!
G'day, I'm Flight Lieutenant Paul Habrecht, working with the UN in South Sudan on Operation Aslan. I'd like to wish my family, friends and colleagues a very Merry Christmas.
Hi to everyone back in Australia. It's Tamika Holman from the Middle East. I'd just like to give a shout out to my husband, Leroy. What a first year of marriage, hey.
Hey, I'm Private Morgan, currently deployed in the Middle East. I just want to shout out to my mum, dad and my 2 sisters. I just want to wish them a Merry Christmas and I hope get to see you guys soon.
We'd also like to thank everyone in Australia who supports the Australian Defence Forces. And we miss you and we can't wait to see you next year. Bye!
Merry Christmas! Remember to wash your hands!
The Goldfield Ashes has been cancelled a month before the first ball was meant to be bowled. Charters Towers Cricket Association Treasurer Kerry Forno says due to COVID restrictions, the event wouldn't be viable without visitors from Sydney. It's the largest amateur cricket competition in the Southern Hemisphere and generates thousands of dollars for the region. The event had been scheduled for the Australia Day weekend. Queensland's canine officers and their handlers have put their noses to the test in a competition to show off their drug detection skills. 3 teams from Townsville were recognised, but only one could be top dog.
Cooper the Cocker Spaniel doesn't just smell a rat when he's on the job. The sniffer dog at the Townsville Correctional Centre has just received a state award for his efforts in locating contraband.
Cooper got super performance.
Cooper and his handler Ryan Coleman were part of the Queensland Correctional Centre's virtual Top Dog competition. It displays the skills and training used daily to keep prisons secure and safe.
There's always someone trying to sneak something into a prison, so we've got to be on our toes with the detection side.
And also on their nose. Without the dog's specialist skills, it would be nearly impossible to detect the drugs.
So they can detect heroin, ice, amphetamines, even the pharmaceutical drugs.
Ryan's German Shepherd Tellers took out the top gong for Best General Purpose Dog. And Townsville's other competitor, Luke Stevens, received a certificate of recognition with his sniffer dog, Ernie.
On a daily basis, we're continually training, whether that's operationally training or just at a training capability standard.
It's a great achievement by the Delta unit. Our handlers are incredibly professional, very highly trained, and their contribution to safety and security in the centre is critical.
Yasmin Bonnell, 7 News.
Yeah, Ryan and Cooper, well done, mate. You too, Luke. We'll take a break in a moment. Fishers making up for a rough start to spanner crab season.
And a critical need for blood donors over Christmas.
biggest day of cricket this year is Boxing Day. Here we go. Our Aussies made history against the Indians. But can they put the foot down and go 2-0 up? That's enormous. Then, the Big Bash double. Yeah! The superstars are out for 2 helpings of the biggest rivalry in Australia. The biggest day of cricket this year is Boxing Day. Live and free on 7.
There's only one pass you need this summer. Ride the Vortex this December and get ready for the Trident and Leviathan at the new Atlantis coming soon to SeaWorld. DC Superheroes and Supervillains returns and Carnival is back, bigger and better. Plus, for a limited time, dive-in movies, Shimmer and Shine and the Free Flight Bird Show. It's our biggest summer lineup ever. Get your Village Roadshow Locals One Pass now.
At Harvey Norman, everything for the heart of your home. Save up to $2,500 on selected AEG cooking appliances. Buy as a package and save even more. Save up to $800 on selected Miele cooking appliances and save more when you buy as a package. Up to $300 cash back on selected Bosch kitchen appliances. Receive 15% off when you buy any Falcon range cooker and range hood. Up to $1,000 cash back on selected Fisher and Paykel cooking packages. Much more in store and online now at Harvey Norman.
Through every adversity,
The state is now a disaster zone.
through every rebuild,
Packing up, just getting life back on track.
through every recovery, we've been there.
On Queensland.
How you going? That's looking good, isn't it? Oh, it's beautiful.
With you through every storm. That's the Suncorp spirit.
Spread a little joy this Christmas with Ryobi. One battery powers over 100 tools, so you'll find gifts for any size project and any size budget. 1 + U equals a little joy this Christmas. Home Essentials Kit $159, available at Bunnings Warehouse.
I'd like a bar of chocolate, please. Happy birthday, Mum.
There's a glass and a half in everyone.
Nice having it with us on 7 News. Well, Lifeblood is hoping that we'll all add a gift to this year's Christmas wish list that doesn't need wrapping. Nearly 7,000 donations are needed around the country to make sure that our blood supplies don't run low.
John Kane became a blood donor after losing his good friend Brent Holland to leukaemia in 2017.
With leukaemia patients, they do need a lot of blood transfusions.
Since then, he's made 14 blood donations and started the Bleed for Brent program, which has saved almost 5,000 lives in 12 months.
I didn't realise that there could be a shortage of blood, so as soon as I heard the story about how some patients may or may not receive the treatment that they require on time, that was what inspired me.
But not everyone is as willing to roll up a sleeve. Stocks across the country are at risk of running low.
Over Christmas, the need for blood and plasma keeps rolling. So if we can't have people come and donate, a lot of people will struggle over the Christmas period.
Almost 7,000 donations are needed across the country between Christmas and the New Year.
An hour of your time helps save 3 lives and make someone's Christmas great.
You're in the chair for less than 10 minutes. There's also plasma donations, and you can do it at Gladstone Lifeblood.
To find out if you're eligible to donate, head to the Lifeblood website. Yasmin Bonnell, 7 News.
More than 10,500 patients have been flown to emergency or specialist care by the Royal Flying Doctor Service between January and December 1 this year. The main medical conditions were heart problems, kidney stones and broken legs. And like all frontline health workers, the service had to adapt to COVID-19 conditions.
We continue to deliver all the services that we had previously, although some of them looked a little bit different. Obviously, we used a lot of telemedicine. We had very committed staff that stayed in communities longer, and obviously we had additional PPE to look after our staff.
Across the state, RFDS pilots flew for more than 21,500 hours, clocking up 7.4 million kilometres and landing at 224 locations.
Well, our spanner crab fishers are running out of time to reel in enough seafood to cater for Christmas lunch. Those big swells temporarily delayed the start of the season. But our crews are now working around the clock to ensure there is enough crab to go around.
Fishers aren't wasting any time unloading their catch from the deep after last week's big swells delayed the start of the season. Spanner crabs can be caught year-round, except during a 6-week spawning season from November to December 15.
The swell was massive on the 17th as well, but it's calmed down and it's only getting calmer.
But they're still confident there'll be enough for Christmas, with seafood an Aussie staple on Christmas Day.
We're hoping to have maybe, 10,000 individual crabs come through. Probably need 20,000, but 10,000 will get us there.
Just blend it through a bit of pasta and a little bit of olive oil, or just eat it with a bit of salad. It's just beautiful.
Spanner crab is also a traditional item on the menu in overseas markets like East Asia. But with flights still impacted by COVID restrictions, the product is being snapped up by more local buyers instead.
This year and a little bit last year, we started to see more and more Aussies enjoying spanner crab.
Danielle Pinto, 7 News.
OK, let's get into the sport now. And Luke, the Townsville Flames have a new head coach, mate.
Yeah, familiar face too, Rob. Townsville Fire's Shannon Seabohm will be taking them under his wing in his off-season. We'll have more on that next. And plans for a new indoor sport facility at North Ward.
Australia's Christmas event is here. But first, find out the secret to Chrissy cooking, done in half the time.
That's the perfect way to celebrate.
Join us for the Countdown to Carols. Wednesday at 7. Then, a star-studded night at Woolworths Carols in the Domain. Wednesday 7:30 on 7.
Why are we getting car seat covers from Woolly Fleece?
Let me show you, son. They're hard-wearing and made to last. They'll protect your seats. They're water-resistant, dog-resistant and kid-resistant.
Just wipe clean.
And they're made to order right here at Woolly Fleece.
Are your gums sore? Most oral health problems start with gums and teeth enamel. I recommend Oral-B Gum Care and Enamel Restore toothpaste. It helps revitalise gums and helps restore weakened teeth enamel. Use daily for your gums and teeth. I'm convinced by the science. Try Oral-B.
Make great mates with Hire now at Joyce Main. Buy 2 Hire kitchen appliances that are a perfect match, like this Hire Silver Family Fridge and its mate, the Hire Dishwasher, and get a bonus Joyce Main gift card valued at $100. Get $100 cash back on this Hire Black Stainless French door fridge. Pair it with its mate, the Hire Black Stainless Dishwasher, and get a bonus $100 Joyce Main gift card. But wait, mate, there's more. Get 60 months interest free and get another bonus gift card now at Joyce Main.
Raspberry? Blueberry? Or why not both? At Macca's, there are 36 frozen Fanta flavours to discover for just $1. You can mix your favourites or enjoy a frozen Coke. A little goes a long way at Macca's.
At Workwear Discounts, get your logo on your workwear free. That's right, stock up on Bisley, FXD or Unit Workwear and we'll apply your logo absolutely free on shirts, pants, shorts and jackets. Workwear Discounts. Extra always.
Real Christmas magic at Terry White Chemmart means real deals on your favourite brands and great value gift packs. Plus, earn double Qantas points for a limited time only. Real value every day at Terry White Chemmart. Christmas catalogue out now.
This Christmas, share juicy, sweet 100% Australian cherries. Perfect with your festive desserts. Now just $12.50 a kilo. Helping you share the spirit of Christmas. Woolworths.
Are you ready?
I'm taking the risk.
This is exciting. Working together.
The world's favourite medical dramas now have some brand new friends.
This is nice.
Clear.
That'll really get the blood pumping.
We are officially in Code Black. Welcome to the night shift. Let's go!
There's only one place to turn for heart-starting drama.
Yeah, you're gonna love this.
Streaming for free on 7+.
Welcome back to 7 News. Townsville Fire's Shannon Seabohm has taken on a new role in his off-season, coaching the city's NBL 1 team. It's an opportunity for Townsville Flames players to be noticed and hopefully get picked up by the WNBL.
Shannon Seabohm led the Townsville Fire to the WNBL Grand Final. Now he's found his next challenge, coaching the Townsville Flames.
It's a great opportunity since I'm going to be in town and, obviously want to continue coaching in the off-season and
continue to hone my craft as well.
It was clear to us that Shannon, was the best choice. The tie-in with the Fire and the WNBL, plus just his, level of success.
But he won't be going easy on them.
Obviously, depending on what the roster ends up looking like, we'll, make some tweaks to it. But yeah, I definitely don't plan on changing my coaching style.
Seabohm also sees it as a good way to develop Fire's extended squad.
We've got Eliza, who's been a development player with us the last couple of seasons, who plays here, and potentially be able to keep one or two of the other Fire girls here during the off-season to keep playing and working out.
It means the pressure's on for the Flames players to perform, with all eyes on them.
It would be no surprise that, we'd hope to lean on that relationship a little bit with the Fire to try and help us, get a couple of players into the program.
Being able to work with some of the young up-and-coming, local juniors, and hopefully we can start to see some more of those guys filter into the Fire program across the road as well.
Yasmin Bell, 7 News.
Well, a new style of competition for North Queensland netball clubs and associations is in the works for 2021. Top of the North will enable grassroots teams to play against athletes from neighbouring regions like Cairns and Mackay. Chair of the Northern Rays, Lynn Law, says it would broaden the Rays selection base to better identify up-and-coming talent through the ranks. A new multi-million-dollar indoor court complex is planned for the Townsville Sports Reserve. Construction begins next month on the new complex that will be home to 3 multi-purpose courts.
Townsville Sports Reserve is already home to a world-class synthetic athletics track and multiple playing fields, but it's about to get an upgrade worth more than $13 million.
An indoor facility, almost 4,000 square metres of space.
The complex will boast 8-metre-high ceilings and include 3 multi-purpose courts with shot clocks, scoreboards and sprung timber flooring.
This facility will provide active spaces for a whole range of sports and a whole range of supporting opportunities to the sports that already use this precinct.
We live in the tropical heat of North Queensland. Obviously it also rains as well, so it's going to give us other options with our junior cricketers to go indoors when it's too hot or if it's too wet.
From futsal to fitness classes, ball sports and wheelchair sports, the indoor stadium can cater to them all.
But also adds the capacity of the city to host sports teams, athletes, high-performance athletes using these facilities for training.
More opportunities that we are able to give children play any sport, whether it's cricket, whether it's football, basketball, anything, as long as the kids are active and even adults.
Construction begins on the multi-million-dollar indoor court complex next month, and it's hoped to be ready by November. Georgia Simpson, 7 News.
Something I'm sure Townsville will well and truly embrace.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, thank you very much, Luke.
Stay with us. After the break, Rosanna has all the weather details. We're back soon here on 7.
Witness the rise of a warrior. Wonder Woman, tonight on 7. Start your day in the know.
Main beach swallowed by a king tide.
There's good reason Australia starts the day with sunrise.
Some Christmas scratchies, please.
Wendy?
Merry Christmas, Steve.
Oh, thanks.
Be an instant Santa with instant scratchets.
Imagine if you had room to grow into a brighter future. Now, it's possible. Queensland Country Bank. Imagine more.
Growing up in Sydney's western suburbs, he was a skinny ethnic kid with crooked teeth and no confidence.
Luckily, I had a caring family dentist. He explained how he could fix my teeth, and he did. Being able to smile with confidence changed my life. It inspired me to become a dentist. I'm Dinesh Singham from Absolutely Dental, and I'd love to help you smile again.
Book your free smile makeover consultation. Call Absolutely Dental. Visit absolutelydental.com.au.
Get
Head to Joyce Main for cracker Aussie Christmas deals with heaps of gifts under $100. Google Nest Mini half price at $38. Precision Gaming Bundle, all the essentials for just $68. Get this awesome Lenovo Android tablet for just $98. Bargain! Save $30 on the UE Wonderboom 2 portable speaker, now only $98. This Christmas, why go anywhere else? Shop Joyce Main. Local business, local staff and great prices. Plus get 60 months interest free and get a bonus gift card. Now at Joyce Main.
Do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell?
Give chocolate secretly to someone you love.
This Christmas, pick up Coca-Cola 30-pack 375ml varieties. Now just $19.25 each. That's half price. Helping you share the spirit of Christmas. Woolworths.
Santa's dropping in early with all your favourite carols and stars. Even Robbie Williams and the Wiggles.
Join us for carols like never before.
It'll be a spectacular night. Woolworths Carols in the Domain, Wednesday 7:30 on 7.
Hello, Rosanna Natoli with tonight's weather. We should start to cool down by the end of the weekend, with temperatures gradually becoming closer to the December average. At this stage, we have a medium chance of showers on Friday for Christmas, but we are still a few days out, so it could change. Temperatures today across the Herbert-Burdekin, Townsville a range of 27 to 34 degrees with 53% humidity, 35 degrees in Ayr, a top of 33 in Bowen, 25 to 38 for Charters Towers. To the satellite loop, and the persistent band of cloud caused by an inland trough in the west is not going anywhere in a hurry. Onshore flow is also bringing some cloud to the coast, though it isn't very dense. Now, on today's chart, the trough finally does move towards the coast. It is passing over Toowoomba late today. There's some storm activity along the trough, but the state's coast had fairly stable conditions, and that's the way it's looking at this stage. On tomorrow's chart, cooler temperatures start to settle in for the Darling Downs and the southeast coastal districts. They're gradually extending then to most of the state later this week. The cool change will be especially noticeable inland, a chance of showers for coastal regions. So now to the latest from the Bureau. The boating forecast for Townsville waters, mainly northeasterly winds over the next few days. They'll be around 15 knots, with afternoon inshore sea breezes up to 20 knots. Seas are below a metre tomorrow. There's only minimal tidal variation at the moment because of the half moon. High is first up tomorrow morning just before 6. For the Herbert and Lower Burdekin, partly cloudy, a slight chance of a shower or storm. Townsville 26 to 34 degrees, top of 35 for Ayr and Ingham. For the northern Goldfields and Upper Flinders, partly cloudy tomorrow, a high chance of a shower, possibly a thunderstorm. Charters Towers 25 to 39 degrees, Georgetown 34. Looking ahead for Townsville, chances of a shower or two are increasing later in the week. Only about 40% on Friday though. Temperatures should start to cool down slightly as we move into next week. That's all from me for tonight. Have a look at this golden sunset from Maroochydore. Thank you to Diana for sending this one in. Don't forget to send me your favourite sunrises and sunsets just because. Bye for now.
Thanks for that, Rosanna. That's all from us for tonight. Thanks for your company.
And a reminder, you can catch our news anytime on 7+. We've got the National Bulletin coming up now. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Take care. Good night.
Good night.